Hey, it's AstroNerdBoy. Week 37, roster review time.
Well, this whole place sucks. That's right, it sucks.
Yeah, I feel that way a lot of times about the game, sadly, these days. But, you know, I am going to be going more casual, as you can see on my YouTube page here. And you can watch that video to see all the reasons behind that. But anyway, we are at 5 million total collection power. And speaking of YouTube, if we go back over there, last week we were at 4.8, almost 4.9 total collection power. So I did do more than I thought, but a lot of that has to do with working on, you know, I got Ebony Maw up to 14, working on Black Order. So I am getting some additional points from that. Also, if you'll notice, I actually have a couple of war MVPs. Don't know how. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know what the criteria is for getting MVP, to be honest. And you don't get anything extra. I meant to mention this earlier when I got these. It was actually several weeks ago. Sorry about that. I got a residue cough from when I had COVID back in the summer. It was a little bit better and then it got worse, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. It's not my week, and it's only Monday as I record this. So anyway, roster-wise, as we get finished complaining, we'll start with Asgardians. I figure a couple weeks we'll have him at 7 stars finally. Hopefully we'll get her to 7 stars by the time the next Black Bolt event is, so I can get that 7th red star on him. Man, that will be totally cool. Looking forward to getting that for sure. And of course, the hold up here to getting him to gear 14 is these mini gear 14 pieces. And that's because it's locked up over here, which sucks. So I have to get Black Order going to get through the Doom, finish up the Doom 2 campaigns, the last 3 nodes, and then get that Doom 3-1 unlocked. So to that end, I do have Ebony Maw at gear 14, so he's ready to rock for the Dark Dimension 3. So yay. Of course that meant, you know, I'm glad I didn't do Thanos. Thanos had been sitting there. It'd been tempting to put him to gear 14 for a while, but I knew if I did that I wouldn't have enough for Ebony Maw. So, but I had enough for 1 but not for 2. So Ebony Maw was definitely the priority, and that was definitely the right way to go. Now I have him up to 75, and eventually the reason he's still here is because eventually I do want to take him to max level. So so that's the deal there. Kind of like, you know, the same thing with Black Bolt and a few others that I'll want to take to max level. Anyway, sorry about that. But the rest of the Black Order team, as you see, we're, you know, slowly kind of working our way up. And as I get pieces, you know, doing them up. But it's mainly, you know, a gold crunch. And I'll talk about in my orb opening video that, you know, why I'm still going to be hoarding for at least a little bit longer. Because I definitely think Scopely is going to pull a fast one on us. So, if not, well, oh well. I wish they'd just come out and say there's no orb event, but they won't do that. But that aside, Black Order here, you know, they'll obviously be very good. Of course, in the arena, it's not going to help me that much, to be honest. Even if I get them all up to gear 13 or 14, you know, they have such low star levels that, you know, it's still not going to help, and low red star levels, so you know, I'll still be super weak in the arena, even if I can push forward to where it's like a lot of Black Order teams that I'm having to deal with, so. But it is what it is, so, you know, we'll just make do and go from there. Otherwise, what? Oh yeah. I went ahead and dumped him up to gear 11. That was just because in the Doom, the last 3 Doom nodes, Doom 2 nodes, you can use Black Order, Power Armor, and I don't remember what other team that I'm not going to work on. And so he's the only Power Armor I had up, and at 6 red stars. So I thought, well, yeah, we'll go ahead and bump him up to gear 11 just to make him slightly better. You know, we'll still need to work on these guys before we can get those Doom nodes beaten, because they're just too weak. Once they get up to about 70, I think we'll be doing pretty good in gear 12, or we'll be doing better, I should say. It may not be good, but we'll be doing better. So that is that. Actually, you know what, I forgot we can stay over here and look at the roster from here. So we're still working in the Stark Tech on bio. So the bio teams, so power levels have gone up just because of bio. If they're bio characters, there's been some power increase due to that. Otherwise, I've not been working on any of these teams down here. It's all been just, you know, business as usual. Of course, they went up a little bit just because, like I said, I took him to gear 11. And to help out when I go into Doom. So, or those last 3 Doom 2 nodes. Goes is in here. Hello.
Hello.
So anyway, we're going over the roster review stuff. It's nice seeing Black Order move up the chain, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, they've been arena meta forever, and I honestly don't see anything knocking them out. Symbiotes certainly didn't, and Symbiotes are an amazing team. And I don't think anyone else is gonna knock them out either. But yeah, it's nice seeing them move up the chain. And of course, X-Men, loved, if I had the resources, I'd work on them. Ditto Inhumans, if I had the resources, I'd work on them some more. But anyway, there's the rubbish team with Spider-Man in there filling in a gap. But otherwise, there's these guys have been going up in power just because, like I said, bio, and they're all 5 bio. So as I keep putting bio stats in Stark Tech, you know, it's natural that they're all going to go up. So, I can put him to gear 13. I'm really tempted to do that. I'm really tempted to do that. I'll have to think about it. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. Because they use symbiotes so much. Yeah, he's, I'm gonna ponder it a little bit longer. But next week I may have him at gear 13. But anyway, after that, these are just save squads I have for other stuff, so yay. Alright, what else we gotta cover? Oh yeah. Where are we at in Dark Dimension 3? Ooh. Yep. This takes all by like 2 seconds. You get obliterated. But we're still in mission 7. And these are the last few attacks, so as you see. This one's kind of dangerous because it's got 2 Iron Fists. I'm trying desperately to kill off the one before the other one drops, because if the second one drops, what I've heard is it becomes a nightmare, because then they've got this mutual healing thing going on, and they're basically almost impossible to kill. So I'm trying desperately to get rid of him. Of course, you know, they got enough taunters out there that they keep interrupting the process. And yeah, so if I end up, you know, like with Phoenix, her 2 big attacks are AoEs, so if she ends up killing too many other people, well, guess who's going to drop? Iron Fist number 2, and he's gonna give me the Iron Fist. So, not really liking this node. Sucks if that happens, but hopefully I can get rid of the one before the second one drops. But we'll see. It's gonna be close. It's going to be kind of close, as best as I can tell. So, but anyway, I think that's going to do it for this week's roster review video with a bit of salt. Hope you liked the video. If you do, give me a like and a subscribe. Thanks for all the subs lately. Yeah, I'm amazed we broke 600. Of course, it'll probably drop back below 600. It kind of tends to do that. I tend to take 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And there's my sadly neglected anime and manga blog at anime.astronerdboy.com. I'm gonna try to work on some stuff. I've got some days off coming, so you know, maybe I can get some motivation and force myself to work on that. But anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.